Heya! This is Pokeball 35, and welcome back to more Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition Blind. This is the start of stream number 11 of Hyrule Warriors Blind. This is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including as much as I can do of Hyrule Warriors and many other things on the channel as well. I'm going to be scanning Amiibo still at the beginning here, but what I would like to say is that this is most likely going to be the final stream of Hyrule Warriors, because I believe we should be getting to everything else I want to do in the game. I did say at the end of the last stream I didn't think there'd be only one more, maybe two more, but no, I think there's only gonna be this one. You'll see what that is in a second, because I do have some stuff to say before we get into it. That actually just reminded me of the stuff I wanted to say before we get into it. Does this count as a Link Amiibo? I'll never find out because it's not scanning. Whenever that happens, we let the Squid Sisters decide. 5,000 rupees, and silver gauntlets. So, stuff to say right now is that I did play some of this off-stream to do some grinding for some stuff for today, just to do other things. What I would also like to let you know is I was doing some grinding in free mode as I went and replayed this level, the Death Mountain level, because some characters needed, like, the Goron materials or whatever to, like, get stuff for, like, extra moves. So I went and replayed this level on hard mode, and I did everything completely normally. And then, the results screen happened, and I was waiting for the results to happen. And then the game straight up crashed, which I had never experienced before. Out of all of the streams we've done of this game and how much I played off-stream, I've never seen the game crash. But the game crashed, and I lost my progress, and I did not get any materials. So characters here, like Medley, who need Goron armor breastplates. And who else needs it? It's Medley, Tetra needs it, Skull Kid needs it, Tingle needs it. Actually, Tingle needs re-dead bandages and shield moblin helmets. We're just not getting those. Unless they show up today, because I'm not doing that again. But stuff that I did off-stream is I had gone to the Wind Waker Great Sea Adventure map and took care of some other random levels here, and unlocked a couple things, which I will show you right now. As we go back to free mode, so I can go here and then go back to the bazaar, and show you that did I get a costume for Girahim? I did. I got a costume for Girahim, which is this costume, standard outfit Great Sea, which, I don't know why this is a Great Sea costume, because it makes Girahim look like Fi, which is actually kind of funny. Because he's supposed to be, like, the opposite of Fi, as, like, a sword guy, instead of a sword girl. But now he's dressed like Fi, and I think that's kind of funny. I'll leave that on him. I managed to get on Toon Link. I don't know how I would actually see it from here. We go to here, Light Sword. I managed to unlock the Phantom Sword, which is his level 2 version of the Hero's Sword. Like I said, I wasn't going for any, like, extra stuff in this game, but just because I happened to be playing those levels, that was one of the unlocks of the levels. So it's literally just a better version of his already existing sword. That's really all these extra things are. So we have that. I think I got something for Agatha. I did get the Luna Parasol, which is a different version of her standard butterfly parasol. So this is just her level 2 weapon. It's like the exact same weapon, but looks different and is slightly stronger. And I could have sworn I got something else. Oh yes, I did. It was on Lana, on her spears, I unlocked her second spear, which is the Kokiri spear. So she has the standard Deku spear, and her second spear is the Kokiri spear, which is, again, the same weapon, slightly different looking, slightly stronger. And I think that's it. If I'm forgetting something else, I want to say it was another costume, but I genuinely cannot remember if it was another costume or not. But that's that. What we're going to be doing today is the final stuff that I would like to do in this game, so I don't overstay my welcome with Hyrule Warriors. I am going to flip a coin. We have God here on this coin, and heads we go into the adventure map, and tails we go into the low roll map. It landed on tails. We are going to go to the low roll map, because we need to get over here to unlock the final character of the game. I believe what we need to do is beat this level first to get anything else to happen. Get more allied keeps and defeat the enemy, because there's like a portal thing on the ground there. We have to buy one of these portal tiles because I accidentally used it, wall painting tiles. There we go. So we need to do the level, and after we do the level, we can use the teleporter, which I think should take us over here, which will then only be like another couple levels to unlock the final character. So let's do that. Okay, we are on, once again, the woods, Farron Woods. So as you can see, I'm using the Phantom Sword. It is literally the exact same as the normal sword, just looks cooler, as I've said like 100 times. We need to get the fairy first. Also, I should be taking a look at the guide. I don't think there's anything on this level. I keep forgetting to open it. We're going to the, where is it? Low roll map. And then this level right here. Yeah, there's nothing else in this level. Just making sure. Midna is up here. We need to be capturing the keeps and taking on the keep saboteurs. Let's get her down here. And there is a keep saboteur over here because they are trying to take down my damn keep. Stop. So as we are doing this, I'm going to explain everything here, which is, I said at the end of the last stream that it might be 2 more streams, not just 1 more stream, but I'm deciding to make this the final stream of the game, because I don't think it'll take that long of a time to get through the final levels that I want to take care of to unlock the last things I want to get. I don't want to overstay my welcome with this game, as by the end of today, it'll be like 2 months of playing this game, and I've already done all of the story, and the entire rest of this game is just technically all optional content to unlock all this other random stuff. Also, there's so many enemies in this keep. Like, get out of here. This is our keep. Get out. Playing the game and talking is hard. I'm trying to focus. Like, I'm already at 500 enemies. Alright, we need to get keeps. Also for reference, a game like Mario and Luigi Brothership took 13 streams to get through the entire thing. This game has been going on for 11 streams now. And I don't want to, like, make this an obligation to keep playing the game. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time playing Hyrule Warriors. It's just that there's not a lot else for me to want to do. Get rid of this healer person. Let's get Midna up to here. I'm gonna do one of these. Probably shouldn't. Too bad. Something like Brothership I felt like took like a million years to get through. Just because of the bad pacing of the game. Really, that's not going through? I don't know what I just killed, but I just killed the Saboteur. But I'm getting to the point with this game now that it is starting to become a little bit of a chore to do some things, because we've seen every level in the game, and everything that is going on is just doing all the same levels over and over again with different objectives. I mentioned it at some point that I thought it would be really cool if this game had something like... the fairy's down here. If this game had, like, extra levels based on different, other different Zelda games, because we have characters like Ravio, and we don't have, like, an actual A Link Between Worlds, like, styled map. Like, they could have done, like, Hyrule Castle from A Link Between Worlds, / Link to the Past, as, like, a level in the game. Or they could have done, something like Termina Field as a level in the game, which I thought would be really, really cool. That's just not the case. So, like, I'm playing here, Faron Woods, for, like, the 25th time, capturing keeps over and over again for the 25th time. And I'm just like, yeah, I've seen this all before. Something that I like to do when playing games is I do play games a lot for the story content of it. And a game like Age of Calamity, I've said it several times before, but these kinds of levels, where it's like all this extra stuff that's in the game to like give you extra things, like heart containers and extra weapons and costumes and stuff, that's all integrated into the story of Age of Calamity. You don't have to have it be just this whole side thing. Like, it still is side content, but, like, they're all levels you unlock. My hand hurts. They're all stuff you unlock after doing stuff in the story, so you can just do it whatever you want to, and it helps for stuff. And it is nice going through here, unlocking all this stuff and doing all these things. You know what I'm trying to say. I also definitely find these fights against an enemy playable character to be very tedious, especially on higher difficulty things, because they just have so much health, and they want you to grind your, they want you to grind your stuff all the way up. Like, your levels and stuff to do a bunch of damage, and that's just not something I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna play this game for 1,000 hours to get to that point where I can start one-shotting these harder things. But I don't want to burn myself out on Hyrule Warriors stuff, because Age of Imprisonment is coming out later in the year. You are going to get more Hyrule Warriors content on the channel. It's going to happen in the winter when Age of Imprisonment comes out. So you don't need to see me do all this over and over again when you're going to get new stuff later on. Segueing into my other topic, is that there was actually a new video uploaded to Nintendo's YouTube channel today about Age of Imprisonment. It's the same victory animation. They uploaded a little developer interview about Age of Imprisonment to their YouTube channel. It's kind of a nothing video. It is cool to see that Nintendo was making videos with developers of the games that they're doing, because like we like to see the insight to everything. So let's see if this works now. So we click search and do this. Nice power with the save effect, whatever. Warp to another world. There we go. Perfectly put me exactly where I wanted to go. So now we're 2 levels away, and there's a Maiamai there. We're 2 levels away from the thing now. There's also a level 2 weapon here. I could do this just to unlock it. But this level over here... there's absolutely nothing in here. It's limited to Rudo, it seems. And it's just a quiz. Defeat all Dark Volgas. Why does it say it's a quiz? This is another fight the enemy until the level is over. The video that Nintendo uploaded. Dark Volga divided into into more Dark Volgas. We're doing one of these kinds of levels. The video that Nintendo uploaded was literally just the developer saying what a Warriors game is if you have not played a Warriors game before, and saying, I recommend that you play our game, is really all that was ever said in the video. But there was something cool that was shown off in the video, which is that is that there was about 5 seconds of new gameplay footage for the game. And the 5 seconds of gameplay footage was just Rauru doing an attack against a horde of bokoblins. But the awesome thing about it is that the game was smooth. It was incredibly smooth. Like, I already think this original Hyrule Warriors game is so incredibly smooth compared to how awful Age of Calamity runs. But, like, there's still, like, a couple, like, mini frame drops every now and again when playing this game, like right there, and stuff like that. But it's really nothing, like, too major. But it seems like Age of Imprisonment is gonna run perfectly smooth. Alright, that was the whole level. Just defeat the Dark Volgas. Why did it say it was a quiz level? The guy says it's a quiz level. I think the game also said it was a quiz level, did it not? Am I dumb? What happened? Okay, no, I don't know why it says it's a quiz level, unless I clicked on the wrong tile. No. Cool. I actually want to go up here, just because it's right here. We need a... Oh, do we not have the thing? No. In order to get the thing for this level, we need to go to this level to get this, which we unlock by doing this level. Okay, so it'll be perfect. I think the thing we actually get is a second weapon for the final character. So we're gonna go here, do this level, then we're gonna go here and do this level, then we're gonna go here and do this level, then we're gonna go here and do that level. And then that will be our time in low rule. However, this one, in particular, requires a bow, actually, which we should have. Bow. And then the bow needs to be used on the statue. And then we get a costume unlock, limited to medley here. There's also gold sculptures in this level, but I don't care about that. I think we just need to beat the level, that's it. Okay. Final battle, defeat the beast of the Swamp Palace. A horde of enemies is advancing toward the allied base. Where's Ravio right now? Ravio's over here. We technically don't need these keeps. We need to go... Can I just get you up here? Like, travel up there for now. And then we just, like, go fight this keep. Magic Stash Troop. There was definitely more things I was saying, and then I got distracted. Yeah, Age of Imprisonment looks like it's gonna be really smooth, and I'm very, very excited for it. They did say in the video that Age of Imprisonment does take place during the Imprisoning War, which we already knew, but, like, they didn't say it wasn't gonna be, like, a different kind of story like Age of Calamity was. Please don't do that. Oh, there's the boss key, so that's convenient. Like, Medley can hold her own with this stuff here. More enemies summon Cuckoo reinforcements. I absolutely lost my train of thought for everything else I wanted to say. I'm sure it'll come back to me, but I feel like I've gotten my point across. Oh! Oh, the other thing, I guess, is, this is, like, since I'm making this the final stream, it's gonna be the perfect amount of episodes, because I did not want this, or Paper Mario Black Pit, going into the Switch 2 launch stuff. Black Pit still might. I haven't finished everything in Black Pit as of this stream. I still have a couple more things to do in the game. But definitely, these final episodes will happen, like, at least, like, a couple days before the launch of the Switch 2. As of the day I'm streaming this, we are 16 days away of the Switch 2 launching, and 15 days away from Deltarune launching. And I could not be any more excited. Like, I think my excitement is at such a peak that every time I think about the word Deltarune, my heart rate significantly increases to astronomical levels. Is there another bad guy here? Do I have to be fighting these? No, there's just Poes in those rooms. I should just go up here. Oh, there he is! The final character. Look at this fucking clown. He's a fucking psychopath. This is really, really cool to see Yuga in this game, because he is the main antagonist of A Link Between Worlds. And that game has such a particular art style that this is the first time, I think the only time, he's ever had, like, a proportional 3D model to, like, everyone else in the Zelda series with this game. Like, he hasn't come back in anything else. It was just A Link Between Worlds. And this is, like, genuinely, like, awesome to see. Could you, like, do a funny move? Not like that, though. I want to be able to hit your weak point. Alright, Yuga is gone. Actually, with Yuga gone, we might just be able to get straight into the boss store. No. We're gonna leave Medley right here. And this icy big Poe should be, like, the last guy. And, like, same thing with Ravia, that I mentioned when we got Ravia. This is, like, the only time he's ever had, like, a full 3D model compared to everything else in this game. I took care of the Keith, but not the Poe. Come on, you're right there, dude. Alright, that, I think, should be everything. Icy Big Poe has been defeated. Is that it? Unless that one guy that's flashing on the map. Okay, no, defeat all enemy captains. Success. Can we get in here? Can we get in here? There we go. Command Ravio to get here. I'm pretty sure this is going to be another one of those levels, because it showed Goma on the map preview. It's going to be one of those things where we fight Rudo, but then actually a Goma shows up on the opposite side of the map and we have to fight Goma. But at least the difficulty here is not that extreme. To the point where I think I can just do 2 magic things to her, and that should, like, fully take her out. Almost. Oh, Gold Skulltula has appeared on the map. I mean... Hey, Ravio, you're not doing anything else right now. I don't know where you are down here, but you're somewhere down here. Don't touch me. Yep, there's Goma. Is it on the inside of the wall in this keep? There we go. I don't think I've ever actually entered this room. Alright, cool. We got something out of that. Please have that be it. Yay. Yeah, but, like, actually, how is he not stepping on it? Like, it's moving with his feet, but because of that, he's stepping on it. Alright, so we unlocked the new costume. I don't know what the costume is. You know, knowing who Ravio is with the mask off, if you have not played A Link Between Worlds, I will not spoil who the character is. I think the noises he makes is quite funny. Another new thing, and it's Yuga at the top here. He really is just the Joker. Costume for Rudo, standard outfit low rule. You unlocked 45 illustration pieces in the bazaar. Next at 90 pieces for the next level up. Potions have become more effective. More mixtures are available at the apothecary. Oh, cool. During the final stream I'm doing of this game, that's so nice of you to do. For this, actually, we need a condition for this. Which is a boomerang, which we can't unlock without doing this level, so we have to do this level up here, because we need the boomerang. Great! Defeat the copycat soldiers. It's for Skull Kid, but let's see the Rudo costume. Standard outfit, low rule. She's green. I believe this is supposed to be her looking like the Zora Queen. I forget her name specifically, but the Zora Queen princess person from A Link Between Worlds who is green, because the Zoras in that game are the River Zoras, if I remember correctly from Echoes of Wisdom. They're the River Zoras, because the Ocean Zoras are like these kinds of Zoras, but the River Zoras are the green ones that try to kill you. But like they look like that in that game, so she's green now. Honestly, I think she looks really ugly in green, and looks a lot better in blue, but there you go. And this is gonna be another one of these really kind of lame levels, where we have to fight the copycats, and then fight the real guy, because if we don't fight the copycats, then it's like gonna make even more trouble for everybody involved. I brought Wizro with me. Can I get him, like, up here? There's some other copycat soldier here. Oh, I should have probably looked at the stuff in the apothecary. We'll do that after this level. Thankfully, it seems that these levels have slightly low difficulty, which is good, because they're the right difficulty that I'd like them to be at, because I don't want the enemies that we face to have 1 million health and take 5 minutes to take down. And another point is that, like, I've kind of run out of things that I want to say most times when playing these levels. They're so long, and sometimes there's just stretches of me not saying anything, and I don't really feel like that's that entertaining. Like, we want to put an end to the series before it gets too stale, you know? Let me keep having fun while I'm having fun. Because I'm still having fun. Thinking out loud, I'm wondering if his head is actually modeled underneath the hood. And, if, like, someone has extracted the model to see it. Ravio, Hyrule Warriors model. Yeah, on Modeler's Resource, the model is there. You can see it in the T-pose. I've just accidentally downloaded the image of the model. I mean, let me see. Let me extract the folder. Huh, yeah, it's just his whole texture sheet. Would you look at that? It does not seem like it. I don't think. And there's his, like, normal map. And, like, accessories and stuff. Yeah, this stuff is really easy to come by, actually, if you just go to Modeler's Resource. The sequel to Spriter's Resource, which I used to browse when I was a kid. It's literally right here. This is his whole texture sheet. This is what Ravio looks like. So you just kind of get this, I think, at the top it's like a little bit of his mouth, but you don't get to see his entire everything. It's still pretty neat, though. Okay, so we now have the boomerang, which we will then use the boomerang down here on the button. And now we can unlock the final thing that we want to get, the last character. Scour the battlefield in pursuit of victory. Defeat all enemy captains yet again. Alright, have Ganon go down to Wizrow. Show you what happens when you make the mistake of mistaking your mistakes. You know? I don't have Boomerang out. I mean, you're pretty weak anyway. And Alphos, Endless Alphos have appeared on the battlefield. Was that all that was over here? Just those guys? Unless he's moving? Sia began hiding and summoned Dark Sia. This is one of those things where you have to just beat the right character to get the guys to show up. Is that it? We've had one of these before. I feel so strong! Nothing else here? Alright, well, one by one. I think all these owl statues are on by default, which is nice. Actually, wait. Oh no, Sia did show up. I did beat the right thing over there. good. Is that gonna hit her? Conveniently, it does not hit her. Wizrow is hiding somewhere else. He's going back because that's where I last had him, but now there's other enemies showing up. That's still it, though. I don't even need him to teleport. I'm just gonna have him just go to where the next enemy is. I sure am kicking her in the face. I agree that I am kicking her in the face. Wizrow here. Is Wizrow conveniently in the one spot that I'm not checking on the map? That's awesome. Just have him walk over. It's the only other spot on the map to check. This Alphos is acting sus. I am, for one, very happy that I've finally gotten to see Linkle. Because, as I said at the beginning of the series, when we first saw Linkle, I've seen her for years and knew nothing about her because I hadn't played Definitive Edition and had not seen anything related to her. I think she's a very cool character, and I hope they do something else with this design. But I highly doubt they're gonna bring her back for anything else. If anything, I kind of wish that they'd, just reference her as, a costume somewhere in a different video game. I think it would have been neat out of, everything that was in, Tears of the Kingdom if there could have been, a Linkle-themed outfit or something. There's so many mods out there for different Zelda games to add Linkle into them. I know there's a full, Linkle costume model thing for Breath of the Wild that people have used for years. I have seen someone had made a custom model for, the Wind Waker randomizer. And there's, a Toon Linkle model that you can use for that randomizer, and it looks really cool. Absolutely destroy you. Me when my try is force. No, you're not allowed to do that. Bro, you have no health left. Yay. Alright, I think that's it. I hate that there's the level that has the character in it, and it's called Final Battle, and then you don't unlock the character in that level, you have to do the level after the level, which is kind of just a very basic mission of defeat the enemies. And then we defeated the enemies, and now we have Yuga. You can now battle as Yuga. A new historical entry is now available, Yuga, Sorcerer of Lorule. Before I forget... Oh, all this stuff is now available. Before I forget, we are going to go into here, because we do need... Wasn't it the boomerang again? For this level? Yeah, so we need to go into the item card shop. Get the boomerang. And then go in here. Boomerang. Do that. And then I want to go in here. This is limited to Yuga. What is it that I want to do? I'm gonna go... There was something I wanted to do, and now I'm forgetting it! We're just gonna go read the historical entry before I forget anything else. There was definitely something else I was thinking of. Tutorials. And Yuga. Legend tells of two worlds that intersect in a link between worlds. The hero traversed these mirrored worlds to protect the sacred Triforce. He uncovered a sorcerer's plot to revive the Demon King. This sorcerer tirelessly sought things of true beauty across both worlds. With the unique power to turn people into paintings, he did just that to the Seven Sages, descendants, capturing them one by one. In battles, he hides within a beautiful picture frame, while his illusory attacks blindside enemies. He can summon a massive spear from the frame to pierce his enemies' defenses and wipe the field clean. Clean! Alright, back in, and Lorule map. So let's check this out. We're not gonna go there. Let's check this out. Defeat icy big foes. So just Yuga, badge market. Can I get all of his combos? We can get 2. And again, it's gonna stop there. We need Shield Moblin and Hylian, or just a Shield Moblin helmet. And that's not happening right now. Like, I'm not gonna grind for it when I'm gonna be done soon. As much as I really want to see, like, the rest of the combos on these characters, I'm just not going out of my way for it. But I can get these. And that's it. Because it requires more grinding. But let's get... Okay, now I remember. We're gonna train you up. I can only get you to level 22. And then Apothecary. There was new stuff in here. Weapon drop 3. Costs 1 gold thing to use. I think Weapon Star something is new. Skill element 2 versus skill, bonus skill, KO skills. SP replenishing. Special attack gauge continuously replenishes. That's a lot of rupees to use, but that's a really good power to have. Rupee Festival. KO'd enemies drop more rupees. That's very easy to use, actually. Boss MP Absorber. Absorbs magic from giant bosses. And then all of these are the same, I believe. Except for Weird Drop. I don't know if Weird Drop was here before. But we're not worrying about any of that. I mean, I may as well use the rupee one, right? Oh, but it requires 15 of these, like, materials from enemies to use. Which, even if I'm not going to be playing much more of this game, I don't want to do that. Alright, let's see him then. Wooden Frame. And we have a second character available. But now we have a full roster. An entire full roster of characters. Go back to selecting Yuga, so just so you can see. Here's every character in the entire game. We need the lightning type things again. We use the trident. I guess we'll use Zelda's baton. Wind Waker. Alright, so let's see Yuga in action. And send Zelda to, like, here, I guess. Your cape has funky physics on it. Can the pose come out? So I don't have to go into the keep and take damage. Damage in there. No, where's this guy think he's going? You have no health. You're not going anywhere. Tingle has appeared. That's an even more evil force than Yuga ever will be. Tingle is inspiring all enemy troops by capturing keeps. What a fucking asshole he is. Got these saboteurs up here. What about magic? Hopping mad. I think that's that done. There's more enemies over here that need to get taken out. Actually, I am forgetting. No, yes. We do need to get an A rank, so I need to actually, like, not be fucking things up right now. We also need to go to West Ruins. And it's 1,200 KOs, right? Yes. At the moment, I don't think there's too much to say about, oh my god, his different moves right now. There is so many icy big pose. Oh, and Tingle's up here. Okay, hold the fuck up. Zelda, I don't think that's necessary right now. I think you can come fight Tingle. I'm trying to play this safe because I don't want to take damage. Stop touching me. Nice level up. We're so close to getting rid of all these. Okay. Now it's just Tingle. Let's get Zelda in the action. She's a lot stronger than Yuga. Alright, well, we're already at the KO limit right that we needed. Can you get back into the action? Tingle has been defeated. While I'm at it, we'll fight to keep Saboteur. Okay. Yuga. It's West Keep. West Temple. West Ruins is down here. West Ruins is down there. Alright, go to Fairy Fountain, because we need the fairy if I want to get that other thing. Just send Yuga down there to Young Link. There we go, we got fairy clothing. Send Zelda down to Young Link. River should be fine. Stop that. You dumb baby boy. Who just happens to be one of the best characters in the entire game. And again, this is not another one of those fights where it's just like, Young Link has so much defense it takes like 5 minutes to kill him. Alright, we'll let Yuga get the final hit so we can see his victory animation. Oh, there's the other thing I needed to grab, which I almost forgot about. Come on. Enemy commander defeated. And we got the rank. He recaptured them all? His victory animation's kind of crazy. Takes place at a dark void where he captures all 7 sages. Frame of Ceiling. A strong attack will hide your image within this picture frame as you charge forward. Hold X after attacking to bind your foe with a magic circle and follow him up with attacks. I need to be using like that. I haven't really seen him actually like do anything with paintings yet. Queen's Skirt. Again, I think that's supposed to be the Zora Queen because it looks like it's water themed. Is that a bomb? As a food item. Well, we have officially done everything I wanted to do here. But let me see that food thing. What is that? My fairy. Hello, Crackle. Well, first let me go to Vi, Salon, Laura Skirt. Yeah, Queen Skirt. It's definitely a Zora thing, but the yellow does not go with that. We need more yellow. But like, dining room, so much stuff. Delicious bomb fish. Is that something you want to eat? Alright, I guess so. If you really wanted to. I have all this, like, fairy food I'm just not ever going to be using. Those magic powered up. Neat. Let me see. I also don't have Vi's thing unlocked. Increases defense of allies who enter the magic barrier. Let me just keep feeding you. Extreme gusts. Whatever that one does. Crackle's fairy magic powered up. You learned new fairy skill, Hard Worker. No. Okay, so I think I finally understand how the system works, even though I'm not caring anymore. Because we fed her a bunch of stuff, and she has like a lightning move and a lightning move and a light move. There's specific foods you have to have the fairies eat to have them get specific skills, I think. So we don't even have, like, the right stuff on her to have Crackle even be something that we want to use for the thing that, the intended purpose that she was supposed to have, of, like, decreasing defense. But oh well. We'll see if I can get anything on this. Dream Sphere. Invincible Weakling. Need to see what some of this stuff does. I wish we knew what things did what. Once a fairy has reached level 99, you can refresh her, which allows you to retrain her from level 1. By refreshing, you can carry over 10% of their stats as well as any fairy skills they've learned. Every time you refresh, the fairy's magic gets a 1% damage boost. Nurture your favorite companion fairy and give yourself an advantage in battle. You can also change one of the fairy's personality traits when you refresh her. The fairy skills that a companion fairy can acquire change according to her trait combination. You can always check what trait combinations are required for particular fairy skills at the combination school. Aim for fairy skills that best suit your playstyle and raise companion fairies that are all your own. Well, too late. Let me see what this stuff is. Dream Sphere. Creates a shockwave that momentarily stops enemy movement. Invincible Weakling. Makes you invincible, but decreases your attack damage. I mean, that's great, actually, for this, because if we have the Hard Worker... No. Where is it? Yeah, we want... Where's the other thing? Glass Cannon. That she starts with. So, I become a glass cannon, I do more damage, and if I die, I revive, because I'm at glass cannon, I only die in one hit, makes me completely invincible for a short time. So, like, even before I die, I'll just be, like, invincible anyway. So that's a funny thing to have.